All right, my name is Efthymia Tsianaka, and I'm here today to share with you my professional journey in the field of daylighting. Well, my first approach to daylight was through the master's course in energy efficient and environmental building design at Lund University, where I had the chance to go through the theory and then apply this knowledge in several projects throughout my studies. For example, I had the chance to work with the simplified analysis with a daylight factor for getting to know the local regulations and work with the most popular type of analysis here in Sweden. However, since the goal of the studies was to be able to elaborate more on the methods and techniques of daylight and be able to follow the latest research in this field, I was also introduced in the annual analysis and several metrics used, where I could elaborate mainly in the qualitative part of the process. For me, glare was the most intriguing part of daylight, and I took the chance to, in my thesis, to dive more into it. Having noticed at the time that the available metrics were quite limited in providing an overall understanding of the visual discomfort risk over an entire space, I was really curious to see if combined workflows could better describe this glare risk for an entire zone. Well, now moving on from my studies to working as a young professional in the field of daylight at an architectural office, I had the opportunity to put those analyses into perspective of the broader building industry. I'm mentioning that because for me, it was very important to understand that daylight was only one parameter out of many others, which altogether comprised the project. Having the compliance to the regulation as the main goal of my analysis at that time, it was always interesting to try to find the cost-effective and smart design solutions for its case. Well, this challenge kept me motivated during my first years, and there was a period which I recall with a smile on my face. When I moved to the specialized daylight team of Paul Rogers at ACC, I got some more opportunities to focus on daylight and the technical solutions rather than having a broader approach. Well, being with colleagues which all work on the same daylight field, each of us having a different specialty, gave me the opportunity to discuss on a daily basis the news, the new technologies and methodologies, and well, if I could say, it somehow brought me back to the thesis period of my studies. Even though I am essentially still working mostly with the same type of analysis in similar projects, the main difference now that I work in a specialized group is that we collectively build up knowledge from each project, and we are able to make a difference for every new project utilizing exactly that. Well, apart from being able to provide better solutions and added value to our clients, in such a working environment, I realized that my progress as a professional is more tangible, and I can see the change more closely. Yeah, so that was the story that I wanted to share with you. I hope you found it interesting.